My name is Luke Armstrong.
And I'm Sasha Aburafa, and we are the Intergalactic Journalists. Using our time machine, we've been able to travel back in time to right before World War II to delve deeper into the massive role appeasement had in starting the Second World War. But what is appeasement?
To appease someone is to pacify someone, or calm one down and stray them away from violence by acceding to their demands. Basically, it is the act of giving someone what they want in order to not start a fight.
After World War I, most countries, including Britain, France, and Germany, were left weary and not fit to fight again. After the Treaty of Versailles was signed, the Germans felt extreme oppression from the Allies as they had lots of economic and political burdens thrust upon them all at once. When Hitler and his fascist party rose to power, he was set on regaining lots of lost land and rebuilding the German military against the laws set by the Treaty of Versailles. The Allies were more concerned with the rise of communism at the time, and therefore did not worry about Hitler ever being a powerful enemy. So when Hitler decided to take back lands such as Rhineland and militarize it, or when he decided to invade and join Austria into Nazi Germany, the Allies appeased his actions in order to prevent the breakout of another war. Little did they know that they were allowing one of the most powerful and ruthless dictators gain extreme power, and Hitler would later be one of the key reasons World War I broke out.
Now it is time to conduct an interview with the Prime Minister of Britain and a British author.
Hello, Cato, writer of the book Guilty Men. Your book is considered the staple argument for the denunciation of the appeasement of Germany pre-World War II. Would you care to expand on this thought?
Hello, Sasha. Yes, I have many different arguments supporting this idea, but for time's sake, I'll cut to the chase. As you've probably seen in my book, the whole idea of appeasing Germany is the deliberate surrender of small nations in the face of Hitler's blatant bullying. The entire idea of appeasing to Hitler goes against the whole point of the Treaty of Versailles. We cannot continue to give Germany all the land that we know they should not have. Hitler is a threat, and appeasing this lunatic will only increase the risk of the outbreak of another massive war.
So what do you think should be done about this issue?
The only way to stop this outrage is to force the British politicians supporting appeasement, in particular the 15 politicians listed in my book, to stop the appeasement policies. We must then force Germany through sanctions and militaristic aggression to not be able to expand their land or military.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Cato. It was a pleasure getting to talk to you.
Pleasure's all mine. We have been able to get an interview with the Prime Minister of Britain himself, Neville Chamberlain. Hello, Prime Minister. I'm Luke Armstrong from Intergalactic History. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too, Mr. Armstrong. The French and us wanted to achieve peace at any price, and at the same time, we were not ready for another war militarily. We also felt quite bad for the Germans because of the Treaty of Versailles and how we oppressed them. So we thought appeasement would be a good method to calm them down. I personally believe in appeasement. We tried everything to prevent the outbreak of another war, and appeasement was our only option that was both fair and legal. It's the best way to prevent Germany from inciting another war.
Have you considered any aggressive tactics instead of simply appeasing?
As a matter of fact, we did consider aggression against Germany because it was perfectly evident then that it was the only argument they understood. However, we sought to appease Germany by fulfilling its wishes, and they were not enforced with violence. Aggressive measures would be bad as we would be starting a war immediately, which is the exact opposite of what our goal is. To me, appeasement was a policy that fed on emotions as well as intellect.
Well, thank you, Prime Minister, for your time. It was an honor meeting you.
You are very welcome, Mr. Armstrong.
In the end, appeasement was the only viable option for the Allies to keep the peace with Germany and to not allow the outbreak of another world war. Military aggression was the only other option, and yet it would have led to the immediate instigation of war, which would have completely went against the intentions of the Allies.
Was there another way of preventing this war, or was the horrific World War II inevitable? That's for you to decide. This has been Intergalactic History. I'm Sasha Aburafa.
And I'm Luke Armstrong.
And we will see you next time.